Alright guys, welcome back to 3 Styles for another video. So it's currently at 3:02 p.m. The market just closed Houston time, November 1st. So guys, today we're going to be looking at Workhorse, ticker symbol WKHS. And for that, I'd like to look at the months, the 3 months, the 6 months, and my 1 year chart. And that's because I have different data that I analyze on each. That way I don't, jumble up one chart completely. So let's begin with the month, guys. So on the month, I like to begin with my HMA 14 line, this blue dotted line over here. Now this is my own personal line that I follow as a fast swing traders, right? So if the candles are under it, I'm selling. If the candles are over it, I'm buying. And as you can see in the last couple of days, the last about 5 trading days, the candles are forming over it, guys, which is a good thing, and a strong close for today too. Also, I look at the PSARs, guys. If the PSARs are over it, that indicates a sell or a downtrend. If the PSARs are under it, indicates an uptrend. And the way you read them is the further they are, the better, but the closer they're getting, the more it's going to be a reverse, right? And over here, they got so close that they crossed. So now it just crossed into a positive reverse, right? And like I told you, the further they're getting, the better, right? So it started as a close, and now there seems like it's making space, which is really good for showing an uptrend, guys. On the month, you can also see the volume that it's been spiking up, an average of 8.4 per day for the month, but million per day. But check it out, what you want to see is the spikes, right? And most of them have been positive lately, which is really good. So in the 3 months, guys, we're going to see the MACD and the RSI. So the MACD, the histogram, which is this, and the signal lines, which is this, as you can see, it turned to positive about 3 weeks ago, and finally they've been reacting lately in the past week. Over here, same thing with the signal lines. But the thing about this is when a stronger trend, sorry there, I was mumbling, but yeah, when the signal lines cross the histogram on an uptrend, which hopefully they will if this all continues, then it will be a bigger uptrend indicator, guys, because when they're crossing under, it's not as big as indicator as when they're crossing under and hitting the histograms, which is they're aiming at right now. So on the RSI, by the way, it's hit the lowest point that it has been right around here, and it's been uptrending since. No sign of a downtrend here, and still a lot more to go before it could even hit overbought. So that's a very good thing. On the 6 months, I like to look at the SMA 21, right? This white line. Now my HMA 14 is a very fast line, right? It would go like this, but the SMA 21 is more of a standard trading line, more of an I would say an average time trading line. It's a very common line, guys. So if people buy, if people see it go over it, they buy, and if they see it go under it, they sell, right? And it's been steadily going under for a while. Let me move this here. Except, check it out, past week is being hitting it, and it just passed the guy, which is a very strong buy signal for most people. And also let me show you on the year. I like to analyze. I forgot one thing here though. Now, if you notice the blue gastric bands back there, that's the Bollinger Band. And by the way, yes, during the downtrend, when it hits the lower extremities, and when it bounces up and hits the SMA 21, that's where usually, you see that? That's where usually is resistance for it. So the good thing about that is it just crossed. So I'm hoping that now it'll use the SMA 21 as its support in the highs of the histogram. The Bollinger Bands as its resistance, guys, as it's going up, since that was the pattern as it was going down, right? But yeah, for the year, guys, now we're going to look at the HMA 50, which is a longer swing trade line, but this is basically the unhealthy or healthy line of any stock, guys. So no matter how it goes, it's still considered healthy unless it drops under it, the purple line. And as you can see, it's been basically going under except for this year. Now, whatever happened here was news events or something. You got to wait it out first to see if it sticks to it or not, and it didn't, you see. And you know that because you want it to come scoop under the candles, like I tell you in every video, right? You want these lines to scoop under the candles, like it just happened here with the SMA. With the SMA 21, see, it just is gonna start scooping under the candles. If this could be the next week a positive day, right? So whatever happened over here must have been news or something big, and it didn't hold through. It was still down. I mean, I'm clicking it. Yeah, and it didn't hold through. See, it was just like a big news or something, and then it went back down to where it usually was. So yeah, guys. As far as everything can tell, everything that I could tell right now, it is the downtrend long term. But the good news about that is it's hit low RSI already, and it's crossed over the MACD signal lines and the histogram and the PSARs in my HMA 14 lines and the SMA 21. The only one it hasn't crossed is the SMA 50 yet, but if this little short pattern continues, it's gonna hit it, guys. So right now would be a good time to be in it, especially for as low as it's been, because it hasn't has all these signals in a while that it does now, guys. and this, as long as this continues and we could get over the SMA 50, an even stronger buying signal. So as far as long term, it hasn't crossed over yet as the more important lines, but it is the beginning of it, guys. So watch it out. And if it doesn't work out, almost swing trader, you would exit if it does ever go under the SMA 21 again. All right, so that will be your exit strategy. If not, by all means, this is a good buy right now. Thank you. Let me know what you think, and